Welcome to Psych IRL, my name is Donna, and today I'm going to be a snobby film critic, but I'm not even going to be critiquing or reviewing a film. I'm going to be reviewing YouTube Rewind 2018. This year it's called Everyone Controls Rewind. Don't know how that's going to work, but... So if you don't know what Rewind is basically this whole thing that YouTube puts together in video form, and it features all of the biggest, most brand-friendly creators on YouTube. And it's essentially this promotional video for YouTube, and it shows brands your product can be advertised with us. And to be perfectly honest, ever since PewDiePie stopped appearing in these YouTube Rewinds, it's gone downhill from here. I took a screenshot of when YouTube Rewind 2018 first got published, and man, people didn't even watch the video. It was just a straight up dislike fest. And now 8 hours later, we are seeing that more than half of the people that viewed this video just straight up disliked it as well, even though it's #1 trending on YouTube. So since YouTube is only likely to feature some of the most fun, great things that happened in 2018, I'd like to remind you guys some of the bad things that happened as well. Or the things they probably will not mention because it isn't brand friendly. For one, there was a Logan Paul and KSI boxing match. Logan Paul is no longer brand friendly, so he will not be featured in YouTube Rewind. In 2018, everyone also started a podcast. They also started a clothing line, and then I cried because I couldn't afford whatever they were selling. Also, Tana Mongeau kinda tried to make her own VidCon because VidCon treated her unfairly, but it ended up just being an overall con. Another major thing that happened in 2018 was a bunch of these docuseries that Shane Dawson put out, well edited, and it revived a lot of the people that he talked about. He also finally got on the trending page. And of course, even though PewDiePie is the biggest YouTuber on this site, they're not gonna feature him. But how can they not when there's an epic battle going on between PewDiePie and T-Series? Also, Article 13 is happening, so if you are a country and a viewer of mine that lives in the European Union, this might be the last time I see you. Now let's go through the highlights of this video. I wish I could watch this whole thing with you guys, but I know for sure I'm gonna get a copyright claim, so I'm just gonna go over the highlights. I'm sorry if you wanted to watch a reaction video of me. Right off the bat, we have Will Smith, and I think this is one of the reasons why a lot of people are disliking the video at first glance, because they see, it's a celebrity, it's not one of us, why are you featuring Will Smith first? Automatic dislike. Okay, this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but I actually think this isn't a bad idea of showing Will Smith, maybe not first, but at least featuring Will Smith. Though he is a celebrity, I think he's actually one of the people that tried YouTube the right way. Sure, he has editors and people who make the video, but I feel like he's actually making content for YouTube, and he isn't like the other celebrities who just places a commercial on their channel and calls that a YouTube video. But at the same time, I do get the criticism. He's a celebrity first and not a YouTuber, but he also is a YouTuber. Okay, keep going. Okay, I'm just gonna pause it right here because I feel like that was YouTube's way of saying there was so much hate on last year's video, and I felt like that was YouTube being salty, saying, is this what you wanted? I don't know. Maybe that's me just seeing things, but that's how it came off to me. I know this is supposed to be Fortnite, but is anyone else reminded of Sky High? I'm also about to be exposed for being not trendy because I already don't know a lot of these YouTubers. I recognize Ninja, I recognize Marquez, but that's it. Look, I like Liza, but that line just made me cringe. We control Rewind? Really? Do we really control Rewind? K-pop was also a big thing that happened in 2018. Don't have a problem with this. We had ASAP Science and Sophia Nygaard. We had mukbangs being featured in Korea. Pretty happy seeing Yes3 in this video. I think they're doing really cool things with their channel, so YouTube actually featuring them is really cool, despite really only saying 2 lines. But you know, they have to include everyone, so I get it. They featured the In My Feelings challenge featuring Swoozie, Odd Ones Out, Lucas the Spider's in here. I don't know why that was so accurate. That's one thing that YouTube actually listened to the people on, and that is featuring more animators on the site. They work really hard, they bring in a lot of views, and they're hashtag relatable. Wait, hold on. You know who really needs to be in this Rewind video? Everyone who managed to do something bigger than themselves this year.
We found a way to help the causes that matter to the most.
So I think a lot of people disliked this part because it did come off as a little bit too preachy. I personally didn't like it. It's not that I disagreed with some of the stuff they said. Some of the things I agreed with, but it just came off as way too cheesy for me. Instead of verbalizing all that, why don't you just play some Cardi B, dance to that shit, and show us? Elle Mills, yes, best part.
Let's read the comments.
Oh, come on. We know these comments aren't accurate. I like this too. James Charles, Emma Chamberlain, and the Dolan twins up in space. They even had kids YouTube in here. If you have any younger siblings, I have a nephew, so I know this song very well. And pretty cool that they had primitive technology ending the video. Man, I gotta do a video about him. Okay, look, I know I made a lot of jokes about YouTube, but I do like YouTube. I just wish they could improve a little bit better. If they just included PewDiePie in this whole thing, this would solve their like to dislike ratio. Come on. It would be cool to see this whole battle scene between T-Series and PewDiePie. That would have made a awesome YouTube Rewind 2018. So that's the thing that the people wants to see. But also there's this other side that brings money onto YouTube, and that's the brand side. And because the Wall Street Journal has just slandered PewDiePie so much, it's almost like they can't have PewDiePie because it risks all advertisers pulling out of the site.
It's sad in a way that I'm not part of it, but like, I understand why. Like, I'm not salty at YouTube for not inviting me or something. But at the end of the day, I care more about YouTube. I care more about what's good for YouTube, what's good for the platform, than me being in it and, I don't know, pissing people off. I don't know.
It's such a difficult task to keep everyone happy. It's like, if you don't keep the advertisers somewhat happy, they're all gonna leave and no one's gonna make money and everyone loses in the end. I don't even know the right answer to it, so we're gonna be stuck with everyone disliking these YouTube Rewinds until PewDiePie comes back. Just my review on the content in general, I felt like YouTube tried to cater to everyone way too much, and I'm talking about everyone. I know that YouTube is this whole global thing, but by trying to integrate every single thing, I think the whole message is just lost. So with that whole cheesy montage type thing, it felt like they were trying to bombard us with a bunch of issues way too fast, way too much. Oh, women's issues. Oh, mental health. Oh, YouTube's expanding worldwide. Gotta add every single language. Oh, Asian representation or whatever. Too much, too fast. Don't know what's going on. It would be cool though, I don't know if this is an original idea, I feel like someone has said this before. It would be cool though, maybe if we could have different rewinds for each country, and we could see how YouTube is like in Japan, or how YouTube is like in Korea, Mexico, whatever. That'd be a cool idea to not make it feel so jumbled and messy. And whenever you have a platform this big with different types of content, it's so hard to put everything into one video and to keep everyone happy. So I also understand that. And for some reason, every time after a YouTube Rewind, I feel empty. I don't know why, I never feel good after watching this video. But you know what, I'm gonna end this on a positive note. I do like YouTube. There are other platforms where I can upload videos like Instagram and Facebook, but it just doesn't quite have the viewership that YouTube has. And I'm so thankful that 100,000 of you have subscribed and you want to hear my opinions and you want to hear my thoughts about YouTube culture. And I know 100,000 subscribers isn't really that much anymore, but I really want you to know that if a nobody like me can get to that level, I think that you can too, and you should strive for that and never give up. I'm thankful for you. Okay. Look, I don't do cheesy, okay? That's just not in my personality. But thank you for subscribing, and here's to 2018. That's the end of the video. I will see you guys next time. Stay psyched.